All right. Moving on to hole number 8 of Northern Breeze. I really like this hole. Definitely gives you an opportunity to get a little aggressive and go for it if you want, but it comes with some risk. But the safe play is definitely, for me, the Accurate Roll Sapphire. But interesting enough, on this hole, I use the Accurate Roll Sapphire, the Glide Sapphire, the Skip Sapphire, and the PD. So 4 discs that I use at times on this hole, but most often I'm going to throw the Glide or the Accurate Roll Sapphire just like this. And you don't have to worry about it bouncing, skipping, or going sliding long. It's going to stop right there. I've never gone long with this disc. I'm sure it's probably possible, but it's, for the most part, it's a very safe throw. So we'll see if we can get a few birdies in a row. We're going to adjust depending on what the wind's doing. This big wind, we're going to go with the Glide Sapphire. And I shouldn't have to worry too much about this going long because of that big wind. I kind of want that slide up to the top of the hill, otherwise the birdie becomes more difficult. Had we thrown the Accurate Roll Sapphire there, it would have been much more difficult because we wouldn't have gone up near as high on that hill. This wind, let's go with the Accurate Roll Sapphire again. Just assume they're all, ooh, we got lucky there. We're going to keep the streak alive, but that was lucky to go left of that tree. See if we can find a wind for the PD. I think that's the only one I haven't thrown yet, plus the skip. Yeah, that's a good wind here. Just going to keep that streak alive. Trying to just get as many birdies as we can before I show you the ace line, which is basically the same thing. I'm just trying not to throw the ace line yet because I don't want to ruin my birdie streak. That's 4 in a row. See if we can get 5, and then we'll move on to the aces. You kind of get the point. Most good players are going to be able to get birdie on here pretty much every time. Some tough wins. This is one of them. You just got to be sure and turn it enough. Sometimes I'll adjust the aim point just a little bit, but you got to be able to be willing to adjust the aim a little bit and the pull down a little bit. I know there's a forehand line here, but I've never really learned it. I've always gone backhand. One wind here. So the easiest way to get this ace is with the Skip Sapphire, but it also comes with the most risk. If you don't catch the basket or miss right of the basket, there's a good chance. See, this is going to miss left, and it should stay safe. So if you're going to miss, you want to miss left, but it's sometimes hard to do. We'll get another birdie here. But it's definitely the easiest way to ace it because you know it's going to bounce up. You can also get it with the PD or the Glide Sapphire, but you have to kind of hit that bank just right for it to kick up. It's a good win for the PD. See if we can get the ace here. This is going to miss to the right and probably go long. Yep. So you can see the danger there in throwing the PD or the Glide Sapphire or the Skip Sapphire. There's danger in all of those. We're going to keep throwing this until we can get the beast to go. This one looks pretty good. Get in there. Oh, just left. Ooh, and that even bounced over. So good demonstration of why it's risky to go for this ace, even if you miss on the left side. Most times it's going to stay safe, but not always. So anytime you get, that was kind of a dead little skip. That's a good example of why the Skip Sapphire is the easiest disc to get this. But the PD and the get in there, there we go. You can see the potential there. See if we get back to back. The PD and the Glide Sapphire are kind of like medium risk. Just a little more chance to stay safe with these two discs versus the Skip Sapphire. So if you kind of want to run it, but you don't want to really risk it, then maybe throw one of these two, either the PD or the Glide Sapphire. So we didn't get back to back with the PD. Here goes the Glide Sapphire. It's kind of a tough wind for it. It's hard to get it. That's going to be way too straight. Yeah, that was going right into that tree. Much better wind for it. And get in there. Nice. There you go with the Glide Sapphire. Let's see if we can get back to back. Couldn't do it with the PD. Maybe with the Glide Sapphire. It's possible with this wind. Definitely a little harder. No, it's going to miss to the right. But that stays safe. So you can see there. Definitely a safer disc, those two, to throw versus the Skip Sapphire, which we're going to try now. This is the easiest disc of the bunch to get the ace. And you're about to see why. As long as you get it to land in a certain spot. That was just a little short. Alright, here we go. It's perfect wind for it. I want to go just right of that tree. Not too far left. Get in there. Oh, just hit top band. That was right in line. I thought that was in for sure. Okay, this one also looks good. Get in the basket for me. Oh, dang. That one just... So we went just high and then just short. Another good wind. Let's see if we can get right in the middle of those two. Oh, did we get in? Oh, look at that. Top band, bottom cage, and then center chains. That was pretty sweet. All right, back to back with the Skip Sapphire. See if we can do it. Aim a little low because this is a tough wind here. Yeah, that's just going to barely get up there for the safe birdie. Got our birdie. Last thing I want to show you is the drop zone. I haven't showed you that yet. It's a tough drop zone, but it is doable. Definitely one that I've played with. So we're going to throw the Glide Skip Rive just to make sure we go deep. Fun fact, the first ace I got on this hole was with the Glide Skip Rive. Not too long after the course came out. A much higher line, but it's a lot easier with the Sapphire. So here's a drop zone 102 feet away. I use about 65 feet of power, depending on the wind. That's probably what I'm going to do for this shot. You just want to barely clear the hill. Definitely a nerve-wracking drop zone, as you can, if you go long, there's a chance you're going out of bounds again. But there you go, guys. There's Northern Breeze hole number 8. We got it with several discs. It's a fun hole. I really like that one. But let's move on to the last hole of Northern Breeze. And as always, thanks for watching me play some DGV.